What is up? What is going on? Welcome back. This is the JR Wisdom channel. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button right now. You already know what it is. This is a quick impromptu live stream. I'm just going to be talking about actual consultation I had this morning with a client, and he brought up some good points. Shout out to everybody real quick before I jump right into it. Let me go ahead and cover everything. Shout out, Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin. Shout out to you all. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button right now. It's a Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday out there, but you're spending your time with me. Hit that like and subscribe button right now. Let me, shout out where you from, where you checking in from, age, gender, sex, whatever have you. Comment below in the chat, man. I'm interested to hear where everybody's checking in from, man. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. These are the Manosphere Files that we're about to get into, that I'm about to get into, and just wanted to bring this to your attention in reference to a certain situation. I have consultations every now and then. I talk to men and women, and this one this morning was quite interesting, and I just wanted to share it with you. Obviously, I'm not going to say the guy's name or get into particulars. Shout out to the IE San Bernardino, California, Inland Empire. I used to live there. Shout out. But his this gentleman's story who I had a consultation with is very interesting because Moreno Valley, Inland Empire, shout out to you, Sasha. Florida, whatever. I know I'm getting all over the place. I just want to make sure I'm shouting out everybody. I'm keeping it funky, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he had an interesting story, and I figured I would share it with you guys, obviously, because a lot of people, whether you just came, are just coming into the manosphere, you're young, you're old, whatever have you, and you're just discovering. Shout out to Inglewood. A lot of the content. Shout out to we got the Shy in here. I was supposed to be in Chicago this weekend. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Constance from Chicago. Um, you know, a lot of us, we get into this manosphere content, and we start listening to it and hearing all the stories and thinking like, oh, these guys are living like this. It's pump and dump. It's I shouldn't be taking this from this lady if I'm married. My wife should be doing this, and this, and even if she is doing this, I should have the option, because I may be a high value man. I may have the option to cheat. You know what I'm saying? What am I missing out on? Am I missing out on something? And that was the conversation that I was having this morning with this young man. Just to give you a little background on the conversation, the gentleman, he was married. Did you receive it? Weird. I sent a super chat, but it's not showing up. Sometimes the payment, if the super chat's not showing up, sometimes the payment didn't go through if you sent a super chat. But shout out to you, Moses, if you did. You know what I'm saying? The payment might not have gone through, but just stand by it. Just double check it. But anyway, this gentleman in particular, he's married. Shout out to St. Louis. He's married. Um, got a great career. He just so happened to have married and if he's tuned in, I'm pretty sure he won't mind me sharing. Obviously, nobody's gonna know who he is. He's married to a single. He married a single mother who was a few years older than him. When I say a few, I mean like 5 or 6. But this single mother was basically, you know, all the things that you're asking for in a woman, takes care of them. She already had 2 kids before him, and now, he's expecting one with her right now. But she's fit, cooperative, submissive, cooks, cleans, takes care of everything, takes care of the household, takes care of him. He doesn't have to worry about anything. But he also, like a lot of us, including myself, he was raised by a single mother, which I'm not knocking at you. I mean, it is what it is. So he really didn't have a strong male figure to kind of impute, how the game goes and things like that. So, that's kind of like, he got out there early on, and he ended up, getting in a situation, ended up falling. Shout out to you, Moses. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, for the $5 super chat. He ends up getting into a situation and ends up falling for this woman and ends up marrying her. So everything is going well, which a lot of you guys, things are going well in your relationship. But then you start hearing information, you start tuning into this stuff that's polarizing. You start hearing guys saying things. And keep in mind, this is the internet, but it sounds so good. And then ladies are tuning in also. Obviously, as you can see, there's women that are tuned in. Women tune into several YouTubers within the manosphere. Uh, and he's hearing all of these different things like you shouldn't marry a single mother. You shouldn't, if you're young, you should wait till you're at least 35 to get married, so on and so forth. It's a bad move, blah, blah, blah. Even though his situation may be great and he may have found his soulmate, love of his life, a woman that's equally yoked with him, it's still in the back of his mind. What is it? FOMO, fear of missing out, that he may have squandered his youth because he's got with her in his early 20s. He may have squandered his youth with this woman that makes him happy, that does all the things that a lot of us are looking for in a wife, in a woman. But it's these talking points. And like I said, you take the you take the meat and spit out the bones, if you will, and anything that you listen to. But when you start hearing people talk, it's like, man, damn, did I fuck up? Like, did I mess up? Like, should I really be with this woman? You know, she treats me good. She's older, but I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should be, pumping and dumping throughout my 20s. Maybe I should be. Should I be tied down with her? She's got, man, I'm a sucker, man. She's got kids. Blah blah blah, and it's, I don't know. I think I messed up. And the more you taking in this stuff, sometimes it's reprogram. You're reprogramming yourself if you're not strong enough to, like I said, take the meat and spit out the bones or whatever. You are subconsciously or consciously being reprogrammed to think that you fucked up, even though you may be in a perfectly good situation. You know what I mean? A lot of these things that are put out on here, nobody can tell you what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. And that's what I think is wrong with a lot of these channels, a lot of this information that's being put out, as if it's like an echo chamber being regurgitated, so on and so forth. Now, a lot of the stuff is good, right? A lot of the stuff is good information, but a lot of the stuff is basically somebody reading it from a textbook. When I say reading from a textbook, they're watching a YouTube video and they're just repeating what they hear off a YouTube video. So I was telling, based off hearing this guy's story, I'm like, yo, it sounds like everything's great. Everything's right. He's married. It wasn't in a relationship. They're actually married. So everything's fine. She's taking care of him, catering to him, washing his feet. Yes, ladies, washing his feet, rubbing his back, cooking him meals. He doesn't have to worry about anything, nothing he's ever experienced, and he's getting this at a young age. But you guys can kind of like look at these things and say like, well, that's not the status quo. That's an exception in terms of you coming across a woman, because obviously she's experienced, and maybe she's learned from whatever it was, and because some women don't. Some women will go through several dudes and never change up anything and just continue to, repeat the same pattern and say, regardless of if I have two kids or not, I'm not gonna submit to you. I'm not gonna do anything, even though I want you to marry me and take care of the household, so on and so forth. So I think he was at odds. There was an internal conflict within himself, because which is the same thing that for those of you who know, I got married early. And I didn't marry a single mother though. I got married early, and there was an internal conflict as a young man man, I'm missing out. I just gave my youth away. I still want to be out in these streets and play only because of what I saw. Regardless of how everything was cool with, being married, because of what I saw in the streets, these guys had, dealing with different women and all these things, it uh it affected me where I felt like that's what I should have been doing. You know what I mean? And that can happen. Influences, social media, all these other things. You have outside influences, but you have to be strong enough to be able to overcome these things and say what it is that's right for you. Because you can make, and this goes for women as well, you can make a decision because you think, because of outside influences, and it can mess up your whole situation. And sometimes a good woman, and I'm talking in particular to the men, good women don't come around. As many women as there are, you know what I'm saying? Good women, it's hard to find a good woman. This is facts. You know what I mean? At least I'm speaking from the western side of the world, in the US. I'm not talking about other countries and things like that. It's hard to find a good woman. So that may have been within this matrix, you're one shot, and sometimes you'll roll the dice. You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with having a scarcity mindset or whatever, but sometimes you only encounter maybe a good woman every 10 years, every 5 to 10 years here. I think that's like the unofficial unofficial time frame for it. You encountering a woman that just blows your socks off and does all of these incredible things that you're looking for. Because it's not guaranteed that you're going to run into a good woman back to back to back to back to back. It doesn't work like that. Even if you're in church, just food for thought for you guys to think about. So I kind of told him, hey, we have to be real about these things, because you can log on to this computer, and even listening to me, I could be lying my ass off right now. You could log on to this computer and hear a bunch of stuff that pumps you up and makes you think you're the ultra supreme alpha male, that these hoes should be bowing down at your feet, doing every single thing, that imaginable on the hub and xvids. But in reality, that may not be the case, because you don't have shit to offer. You know what I'm saying? So you guys need to actually use some common sense when you're taking in this information in these videos and things like that. Whether you want to see somebody destroyed, because like I said, even with me, this is entertainment. Right now, what you guys are watching me right now. Shout out to everybody that is watching, but you're watching to be entertained. Maybe you're trying to learn something, but it's still entertain. It's still entertainment. Just like these other guys, which whether you claim I'm in the manosphere or not, I mean, it is what it is, but it's entertainment. You can say, like, because I have women that'll message me, inbox me, and say, well, this is now how I feel about this, or, you've said this that put this in perspective, but this is just my opinion at the end of the day. As I always say, I don't speak for all men. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think a lot of dudes call me a simp, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? I could perfectly well be a simp. It's your opinion. So there's no need for you to uh take what I say as the gospel, just like anybody else. Well, I heard on such and such, because I hear so many. If you go on any video, a lot of times you'll see so many people quote YouTubers. Well, per YouTube guidelines and per this, I can't be with a woman that has more than 3 dicks in her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's shit like that is just like, come on, man. It's an echo chamber, and it's like, I think when people become comfortable with following other people, or not just so following other people, but being part of a little group, that, hey, I agree with you, you agree with me. Hey, you don't agree with me. Hey, you're wrong. You don't agree with me, or I don't agree with you, so you're wrong. I wonder sometime, man. You know what I'm saying? So Y'all talking about everything except what I'm talking about. You got folks talking about beards up in here. Damn. You wanna learn about beards, book a private consultation, or you can super chat. We can get into all that. Thinking the grass is more green, yeah, it probably is, but you have to cut that yard more than usual. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for that. When you take upon something new, you can have a woman that's a dime, but that don't mean that. As I always say, all that stuff fades. More than likely, when you got like a woman that's a 10, she's gonna require attention outside of yourself. More than likely, 9 times out of 10. I'm sorry. If you got a woman that's a 10, she's gonna need attention outside of yourself because she's gonna get attention outside of yourself. So she's gonna constantly need that fed. I've yet to run into a super attractive woman that doesn't require attention outside of the man that she's dealing with. It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And they try to take that shit into the 40s and 50s. And I'm sorry, you got these guys who can't get anything, and they still be, keeping these women with their head above the water. You know what I mean? And they still think, but the lights have dimmed down. But it's a false sense of reality when you have the internet, because that's not really the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you got, like I told bro, and that goes for all you that are watching, if you got a woman that you love, that's taking care of all of your needs, taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, regardless, you made the choice to marry a single mother. That's on you. You make the choice to marry a single mother. You can't get upset because you hear a video later. And I'm not saying that was the case with him, but you can't get upset when you hear a video later on with somebody saying you shouldn't have married a single mother. You're a simp because you married a single mother. You should have gotten with a woman with no kids. You know what I'm saying? The way everything is going at now, it's almost as if, and it's people have kids, people get into situations, so on and so forth. Obviously, with this new with the reversal of you know what, things are gonna get a little bit more strange here. You know what I mean? But hey, to each his or her own. You feel me? We always got some we always got some comedians in the midst. You know what I mean? So, damn, it's only 18 minutes. I'm listening. Trust me, dudes better not trade a Benz for a lemon just because it's easier to get. Man, you take the majority beautiful women. The majority of beautiful women are with dude, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them are like, man, this shit is overrated. I should have never pursued this. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this was a mistake. Why did I do this? She's gorgeous, but I shouldn't have never did this. I got in bed and now she's a cold dead fish. So you know, trust me, a lot of guys never even talked to a woman before, never been in a relationship, never, got to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I see you there, bro. I'm about to bring you on. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and bring on this caller here because I see we early in the game. What you talking about, sir? Talk to me. What's happening with you?
What's good? What's good?
What's happening? Where you calling in from, man?
I'm calling from AZ. AZ. I was on here probably a couple weeks ago or something like
Yeah,
that.
I remember you was up in the truck. That's right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
at work now.
Yeah.
Um, I also meant to say I'm a veteran too, man. I'm from the Air Force, baby, all day. I didn't tell you that the last time, but so on this topic for me, um, I don't see how a man can really be necessarily missing out if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing as a man. Technically, technically, in theory, you shouldn't be missing out, especially on no female, because by the time you get to where you need to be, how we know hit your financial stride 35, 40, like you can pretty much have anything you want. So anything you thought you felt like you missed out on in your 20s, you can get to in your 40s, like eventually, as long as you're doing your thing. So but you got to be focused. Like you can't be you can't be trying to do everything. You can't be trying to get with the girls and stuff while you still really building, because you're gonna see that, like everybody says, they want the females at the, or the females want the dudes at the finish line. They not.
Mhm.
Some of them will build with you. Some will, but most of them is like, oh, you doing all right, okay, cool, but you're not doing as good as so and so. So I'm just gonna keep rocking with homeboy until, you know what I'm saying, everything's good. So once you get right, you could be like, you could just pull up and be like, yo, it is what it is, and hopefully, I don't know, something like that, pretty much, off the top of the dome.
Off the top of the dome. So do you feel like within these manosphere content creators that they talk a lot about regardless of happiness, that you should follow this certain life path? Do you feel like they talk a lot about that you as a man you should do this, you should follow this life path regardless,
Um,
and if you
to
don't,
to a
you're a loser?
certain extent, to a certain extent, yeah. Like let's say, do what you can when you're young, but I say, like, once you hit, like, 25 as a dude, you should, like, just forget about it for at least a few years if you know what you're doing. If you can take some time to sit down and build up something to where you can show, a woman of that you want, you can show her that you're actually worth something, as opposed to fighting with all these chicks that's going to be arguing with you, stressing you out, this and that and the third. If you take 3 years, let's say, off, focus on yourself, put the work in, you might have a better outcome, as opposed to you was 3 years with some chick that ain't even really for you, and you just wasted 3 years with her, spending money, going out, buying her things, doing whatever, da, 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 woo, 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 and you just wasted 3 years doing that, where you could have came out 3 years on top and got you something that was better. Somebody just walked in, but so I gotta go. But that's pretty much what I'm pretty much saying.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, man. We don't get you in trouble, man. Go ahead and log off.
I'm the
All right.
manager. I ain't getting in trouble, but all
Yeah,
right, baby.
yeah. I don't know why he called me baby, but I'll let that slide. Um, Guys, if you can call in, man, don't do it at work. Definitely don't try to sneak it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and get the likes up. Hey, hit that like. It's 47 people. It should be 47 likes. Hit that like button right now. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. This is free game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay for it. All you gotta do is hit that like button. We got I don't know why it's not at 47 right now. It should be a minimum of 47. Easily. You guys sitting here watching can't even hit the like button, man. Come on, man. So I'm just gonna watch his ass. I ain't gonna hit that like button. I give it a few minutes, and then I'll see whether I like it or not. All these other people, you just jump right in, and y'all sitting there waiting like hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? I get right to the point. Ain't none of that waiting and all that shit like that. You know what I mean? So hit the like button, dude. We're sitting here, we're sitting here talking about, I'm telling you about some shit that's going on here. It's not gonna kill you. Stop being stubborn. But yeah, I find it I just find it disturbing. I find it very disturbing that that is something that is actually a thing, and that we have people that are that impressionable to follow this shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's very disturbing when there's people that are that impressionable when you should have a mind of your own. And that's all this video is about, man. Am I missing out? You could be missing out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what I told this young man on the phone, and I've said this for years, way back in the early years of the JR Wisdom channel. Piping a bunch of women down is not going to bring you peace. You know what I'm saying? Piping a bunch, like having sex with a bunch of women, is not gonna bring you peace. It's cool. It's gonna bring you a few memories. You can brag about it. You can lose a few dollars because all you guys, they'll tell you don't have to spend any money, go on dates and all this other shit like that. But no, you're gonna spend some money. Y'all believe the hype that you think all these guys are dealing with all these women. That especially if you're not a celebrity, you're dealing with all these women and you're getting all this sex and you're not spending a dollar. It's not happening, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. So we have to start being realistic about these things, and you be realistic about yourself, and stop living vicariously through YouTubers, porn stars, and all these other guys, celebrities, that you feel a victory when somebody else happens to get this woman, get this chick, do these things, and or hold her accountable. You have to hold her accountable because somewhere down the line, some girl hurt my feelings. There is value. This man, you just like to talk. I'm not even gonna say your name, man. I know you're an avid JR Wisdom fan, and I know it, and I appreciate you, my guy. I'm not even gonna say your name. You know what I'm saying? But I know you getting a hard on just by me saying that. But you know what I'm saying? There's no say there's a value. There's a value of piping down several women. So we'll get into that. So I'll give you one on that. I say the way things are now, a man should have a starting five, right? Women, without a doubt, for the most part, regardless of what they say, women have an abundance of men in their inbox. They have a bunch of men that they text, talk to, so on and so forth. And if you're not talking to, you could text a woman, right? You could text a woman and try to set up a date, and she's busy that weekend. She may be busy the following weekend and the weekend after that. You know what I'm saying? Which you after 2 weekends you shouldn't be dealing with it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 times you shouldn't be reaching out to a woman after that in terms of that. But women aren't really going to be available until they get attached to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's you have to have a starting five, at least a minimum of a starting five, because you call in, okay, I'm busy, and because she's either dealing with this guy or going out with this guy, this other chick you're talking to, she's going out with this guy, she's busy, she's on her cycle this week, and I hate to say this, but this is the reality of the way this shit goes. Y'all can knock it if you want, but I'm just telling you how the shit goes. She's on her cycle, she's with this dude, she's out this weekend doing this, she's studying, whatever. So if you're just depending on one person and they're not your main one, you have to have a starting five, because anything can come up, especially throughout the week. If you want to see somebody throughout the week, I mean, it's just the way it is. Women have that shit, but they're not gonna call it that. They're not gonna say it, but it's the nature of what it is. And I think people should just say what it is. Who are you dating? Yeah, I'm dating. Even if you don't got no hoes, you need to say that you're dating. You know what I'm saying? Because she got hoes. Even if if a woman tells you she doesn't have any, she trust and believes she's got it, even if she just broke up with her boyfriend today. Trust me. So I say that to say, man, don't I'm not agreeing with what you said, because there really is no benefit. That's the only benefit, is that you don't have to start from scratch. Hence that whole phrase of "you made me give up all my hoes," or now I got to start from scratch and build. I got to build my team back up. You know what I'm saying? I got to build my team. That's not true. Okay. When women say that's not true, they're just speaking of one instance. Just like people say, and it's always a woman saying it's not true, because you're talking about yourself in a moment. You're not talking about yourself in general. You're talking about yourself in a moment. That's not true, JR. I don't have any guys right now. You don't have any guys right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's somebody. It's that's the I mean, I appreciate that's why I appreciate women that are working women, women that are in the industry, women that are because they're just more honest. You know what I'm saying? And they'll say, "Hey, this is the type of time I'm on, and yeah, this is what's going on. I got like 3 dudes, and they'll tell you straight up like that instead of all this bullshit that just goes on. Like it's oh, I'm a sanctified girl. You're sanctified, huh, baby? You sanctified? How long you been sanctified? You know what I'm saying? You got a religious love with Jehovah. Is that what's going on? So y'all need to stop all that, man. Well, that's not me. I'm the except. No, nope, 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 no, 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 no. We had to stop that shit. We had to stop it. It's always me because I speak for all women, just like I don't speak for all men. But I do. I speak in generalizations, which generalizations tend to be right. Hence, I think that's why you guys are tuned in because you don't agree with everything I say, but you kind of know that I'm not shooting the shit and quoting textbook stuff. I've been in these fields, dealing with the fuckery and dealing with the tomfoolery and the bullpucky that goes on. So yeah, it's to be expected. So where's my Keep It Cordial shirt? I should have had the Keep It Cordial shirt on at this time. Make sure you guys purchase a Keep It Cordial shirt. If you didn't hit the like button, which you guys should have hit the like button by now. Where are we at with it? We don't have 50 likes yet. Man, you guys are being stingy as hell. Sheesh. But yeah, back to that. Buns doesn't bring you peace. Buns is just a temporary 5-second pleasure. It's 5 seconds, and I'm just keeping it funky. I'm just being honest. It's 5 seconds, and that'll keep you good. That'll keep you, depending on your libido, that'll keep you good for a few hours, maybe a day. The older you get, and your libido goes down, you may be good for a week. But for an average hot-blooded man, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be probably a few hours, maybe half a day. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about a man probably in his 20s and shit. When you get in my age, like I said, I'm good. You know, I'm good for like once a day. I'm good for like once a day, man. Getting cheeks doesn't mean you know how to keep the same chick entertained. It's your job to keep a woman entertained. I wonder, where did you learn that from? Getting cheeks doesn't mean you know how to keep the same chick entertained. You shouldn't be entertaining any woman except your woman. It's not my job to entertain a woman. So what is her job? Especially if you, I mean, I know if you dating these younger girls, you're supposed to keep them entertained, but shit. I became a saint yesterday, newfound virgin. Good job. Good job. You're a newfound virgin. Good luck with that. And hopefully you find a religious love from somebody who shares the same as you. It was on your show called back, and she had several suitors in the span. I mean, a woman, you're saying the Canadian, I know who you're talking about. A woman can have a roster like that. A woman can walk out, like everybody knows this. A woman can walk out her front door right now and have hard dick on standby, like a line ready. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all for a woman. I'm not saying it's not really a problem for a man, but it's definitely easier for a woman. A woman doesn't have to do anything. She can look like trash walking out the front door. She don't really got to get dolled up or anything like that. You know what I mean? Men, you actually you gotta talk. You gotta have a mouthpiece. You gotta say, you know, say these things, and hopefully she bites. But a woman can have, several, a ton of dudes. And she can pick and choose as she sees fit. That's why, in the eyes of a woman that has that ability, the value of a man is very low. You know what I'm saying? Until she gets attached to a man. She doesn't value a man, any man that will give her a compliment or say anything to her, or as long as she has an abundance, just IG is just a prime example. You go on IG, tons of dudes, unless he got a blue check or something like that. She don't care about none of that shit because it doesn't mean anything. Just imagine, guys, if you were a celebrity and you got tons of women, you're not gonna value a woman, really. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all the same at that point, and that's how women view men. They're all the same. It's a bunch of dudes. It's just another dude in my inbox. Just like dudes, like, entertainers, athletes. It's just another box. There's nothing special. So I'm not saying that. That's just how it is. I think that's just human nature. That's how you look at things. When you have an abundance of something, the value is low. Scarcity creates value. Hence, i.e., we make the jokes, but you got the BBWs and women that's not as attractive. When they happen to get something, they try to hold on to it, or they give up the buns right off Jump Street. People get mad and disagree when I say that, but it's when I say low hanging fruit. But it's just the nature of it, because I think, like, I did a reaction to that girl Pearl or Pearly, when she says she knows when she goes out with her friends, she knows what girls are she knows her friends are gonna get all the attention from guys. Guys aren't really gonna be trying to talk to her. They're gonna be talking to the friends, and women are aware of that. Women know where they stand in reference to beauty, and when they're out with their friends, who's I already know she's gonna get talked to, or all the when we were in school or college or wherever, when we go out, I know all the guys are gonna go and talk to her. They know this shit if they've been out before. You know what I'm saying? And women know that. So when they go out, it's just like eh. Imagine you as a man that happened. When you walk in any club and you got tons of women just walking up to you, trying to talk to you, trying to give you some. As a man, you would just, I mean, there would really be like no risk. It would be like, she's just another woman. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to think about it that way, because there's an abundance of it. It's not a scarcity of women that want to be with you, that want to get with you and things like that. So that's how it is. You know what I mean? Women that's not as attractive, women that's, heavy set, BBWs. Not to say that BBW, because there's some BBWs getting love out there, but women that's like really sloppy and not that attractive, when they do have a guy that comes across, hey, there's no talking. It's just straight up, hey, we gonna do it or not? Yes, we're gonna do it. Say less. I remember when I used to go out, my man, when I used to live in California, in the Inland Empire, to be exact. When I used to go out with my partner, all he used to do was approach fat women. And I knew why. Because he knew that they would never turn him down. They would always say yes. And he would always go home with them. After the club, I would always joke with him. And I'm not making fun of big women. I'm just saying this is something that I know from experience. I would always be like, what's the weight class? Or what's I'd be like, yo, what's the what's yo, I'd be like, yo, what's the what's her weight looking like? He'd be like, but like, and he'll say it with a straight face too. He'd be like about my forehead looking all greasy and shit. He'd be like, she's about 260. I'd be like, damn. But he's getting what he want at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that much effort it needs to be put in, and he knows that he's gonna get something at the end of the night. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say it. A lot of these things are blatant. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's like a secret and shouldn't come across as a secret. You know what I'm saying? Where we at with these likes, man? I don't know why you. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say something just now. I'm not gonna say anything. Yo, let's get this shit up to 100. Y'all playing around? Get it up to 100 right now. I have to be a little bit more aggressive with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm very soft spoken, but I have to be a little bit more aggressive with y'all getting this up to 100 every time. Should I've been on here 40 minutes? $3.99. There you go. Say less. Rock music. I wonder where, like, when y'all be saying shit like that, where do y'all get that from? Does it look like I listen to rock music? Why don't you cook some pasta? Cook some spaghetti. Fuck y'all. Y'all just be saying random shit. Turn the shower on. Light a candle. Fuck. Like, read a book. Is that loose leaf paper? Y'all want to ask random questions? You can super chat them wild ass questions. Would you hit a girl that weighs 164 pounds from the back? Like, what kind of questions are y'all asking? Like, go ahead and super chat that if you want to answer. Holy shit. Just asking random crazy ass shit. I don't have no music. Sorry. Y'all take me as I am. I don't got no music. If somebody want to send me some music to put up, I'll start throwing music up. But every time I throw music up, it gets copyright. So I gotta end up, deleting it after the video, and it takes like 2 days just to delete copyrighted music off of the video. So, I'm struggling. I'm struggle streaming and struggling with views the way things are now, man. So I can't be affording to do that stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're just throwing random stuff out there. Roe v. Wade. What does this video have to do with Roe v. Wade? Next, y'all gonna be talking about butt plugs and roses and all type of crazy ass shit. Like, you want to answer to some crazy ass questions? Hit that motherfucking super chat. Damn. What stocks would you invest in, JR? What do you think of Bill Maher? Do you think OJ did it? Would you ever have a foursome? Saying random. Yeah, I'll answer your questions. Just, yeah, super chat that motherfucker. I'll answer your questions. Stop being cheap since you want to ask monkey ass questions. I think you guys are taking advantage of me because you know I'll respond. That's why you guys know I'm down to earth. I'm reading your comments. If y'all see me being quiet, I'm reading your comments. Y'all just throwing like just wacky ass shit out here. Like Lapeef, do you plan on being on Lapeef Network? I shouldn't have even read that. You should have paid me to say that shit. Oh, that's a good question. Where did I get my hoodie? Shout out to Jared. Thanks for asking that. So let me plug this hoodie here. That's a good question. And you didn't even have to pay me for that. You guys can actually purchase this hoodie by clicking in the Wibia toolbar by clicking in the Wibia toolbar below, and it'll take you to my Teespring store where you can actually purchase this Uber YouTuber sweater. Shirts are also available as well. So feel free to make your purchase at this time. It's for a good cause. Thank you for that, Jared. Shout out to you, bro. Live from the UK, my Nigerian brother. No, I don't make the hoodies myself. It's outsourced through Teespring. There you go. They don't want to get the likes up. They just want to watch, man. You know what I'm saying? All the I gotta go to the beach, man. I'm about to head out to the beach here, and because I didn't make it last night because the sun's going down. I definitely got to make it to the beach this evening, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here shooting the ish with you guys. Oh man, gotta kick my legs up. Legit, then do it. What do you got, man? You guys having your own little chat up on here. Oh man. Sheesh. Yeah, I definitely gotta get to the beach, man. I'm fucking around here. Have I read all the books behind me? Yes, I have. This isn't a lot of books. There's definitely not a lot of books. I hit twice. I hit the shit twice. Yeah, this shit is cutting down, man. Bro, what is going on? What else we got going on here, man? Anybody else, man? I don't even know why I be fucking around with y'all on here. Shit. I figured I'd come on here and talk some shit. We got to get back in the woke hour here. Are you open to having people over into your channel? Yeah, that's why I have the call in. You didn't see people call. You didn't see the guy call in earlier. Every time I go live, the link is always pinned in the chat in blue where you can call in if you got some input to add. So that's always something that's available. And I always have people on my channel. I always have guests on my channel. You know, every Tuesday you can check me out with my lovely co-host Avery Woodley, where we cover topics. Let's talk about it. So you guys can tune in every Tuesday for that. But other than that, my platform is always open to people to call in and express their thoughts on the topics I'm talking about. You know, these definitely ain't no hoochie daddy shorts. Let me get your ass straight. Shit, these is gangster shorts right here. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Definitely. You see that if I'm standing up, they going below the knee. You know what I'm saying? You see that muscle right there? Yeah, there ain't no hoochie daddy. You see them calves? Bam. Yeah, these ain't no hoochie daddy shorts. Sorry, they'd be like up here and shit. Nah, definitely not. You trying to look too close. I don't blame you though, baby. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, baby. These ain't no hoochie daddy shorts. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that on here. You can go to Instagram. You trying to get if you trying to well, it's not that time of year yet. You know what I'm saying? We still working. Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. I'm just trying to see what's up. Shout out to Jared, man. Appreciate it. We'll work for likes or hoochie. Nah, we not doing that. Definitely ain't working for none of that. Sheesh. Folks is doing strange things for change. We ain't at 100 likes yet. Get that shit. Get it. Let's get it up to 100, man. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get up off here because I was supposed to shit. Damn, it is almost 7. 100 likes, guys. 100 likes. What else we got, man? Nah, these ain't no 70s and 80s NBA shorts. These are You want me to, Jared? You gonna have to pay for that, man. Y'all want me to do random accents and all these voices and shit? You gotta pay for that, man. This is entertainment. Wanting to see legs and thighs and nuts and all kind of shit, man. Y'all doing the most on here. Nah, get my OnlyFans cracking. That's what I need to do. Need to get my OnlyFans cracking. Yeah, do your British accent. Hey, kindly drop some bread. She was trying to say about you. So, bro, I try to make every live. I'm gonna join every call I can. Oh yeah, this buddy that had to get off the line earlier. Shout out to Zay, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get where you working for yourself, man. That way nobody can tell you to get off the phone or get off a live and shit like that. That's like being at your parents' house. Get your ass off that phone. Get your ass off that live. What you doing? Nah, man. And I'm not trying to be funny. No man should live like that, man. Wait, somebody telling you to do that. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be living like that, man. You should be like, yeah. But hey, pay the bills, bro. Don't have me getting you fired or nothing like that. But I appreciate you willing to risk it all just to be on the show though, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot to me. This dude be saying some crazy shit. If you only got one woman in a relationship, you're a simp. You the only one that works there. You're the boss. So why you had to get off the phone then? If you're the only one that works there, why you had to get your ass off the phone? Bosses take their time. You feel me? Shout out to Mahalia Cheetah. I hope you're a woman. That sounds sexy though. You know, hola, hola, hola. Shout out to you. I appreciate the $5 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mods. You guys are doing an awesome job. Even though I'm just shooting the shit, you guys are doing an awesome job. Let me give this guy some attention, man. Alpha Gorilla Thug, right? Alpha Gorilla Thug. How many hoes do you have? How many hoes do you have? It be because if I got plenty bitches, I'm not about to be on nobody's live stream. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Same way if some of you ladies, if you got a main squeeze and you looking at me on a live stream right now, that's kind of disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you're in the bathroom right now, on the phone, or if your man's just out and about, you know what I'm saying? But I refuse to be a man in the house and you watching me. you know what I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, if you got a dude, you know what I'm saying, he's sitting there and, babe, what you doing? I'm watching JR right now. Just relax. I'm just watching JR. I'm doing my thing. Why you talking big ladies? I'm big. I'm big. Miss Creative, how big am I? I want to hear this. How big am I? You must be triggered. Send me DM me though, Miss Creative. I want to send me some of your pictures. Let me see something. In the words of Pop Smoke, Miss Creative. Let me see something. I'm big. How big am I? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Tell me how big am I? You calling me a are you saying I'm fat? Are you saying I'm big? Like how am I big? What do you mean? You have to expound. I see your face though. You got a little chubby face. But send me your I mean you cute. Send me your send me your pictures on IG. If you're on IG. If not, email them to me. Nah, she said I'm big. That's why I'm like, what does she mean by I'm big? You thick too. I am fat. Nah, I definitely ain't triggered. I am not on social media. Well, I mean, you can email me, big girl. Send me them pictures, big girl. Let me see something. I'm thick. You think I'm thick? I'm thick. It's dudes on here. I could be thick. It depends on what you call thick. If you think I'm thick, I'll be thick. You know, I'm not skinny. Definitely not skinny if that's what you're saying. But I'm not the male equivalent of a BBW, whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? But um, you got my email. Send me the photos. Let me see something. Yeah. May I ask your ethnicity, please? Like, is your madre Puertorriqueña and your dad black or Dominican? Something like that. I ask because I swear I feel like my son will look very similar to you as he ages. Well, I'm glad you ain't shame. I'm pretty sure your inbox is lit up. Them BBWs get more sex than skinny women. Facts. Them BBWs be getting shout out to the Duke. Booty clapping sounds. You know, BBWs be getting sexed up more than the skinny women's. Facts. You good. You ain't trying to send me no photos? Let me see something. I mean, I'm not put. Hey, if you want to know what I am, Sierra Mist, you can purchase my book, Puppeteering with Heartstrings, right here. See where my well, shit, you can't see my arrow. I'm thinking you can see my arrow right here. You know, you can super chat that. I'll answer that question, or you can buy my book. See it to my is that my probably from you guys? It's to my left. I guess from where you guys are looking at on the screen, it'll be to your left or to your right. Excuse me. From you guys looking at see that purple book. Those two purple books right here by my eyes, eye level right here. See right here where my nose is at? You can find out everything you want in those two books. Otherwise, you can super chat. I'll answer that for you. Let me see. I'm not Hispanic though. I'm not Hispanic or Latino. That should answer your question. She said, I ain't shame, I'm a heavyweight. So they be clapping like this. Or how Michael Blackson be saying blop 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 blop. Not clap 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 blop 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 blop. Let me see something. Yeah. Shout out to the BBWs. It's a cool hoodie. Damn, did I go back too far? It's a cool hoodie. Go ahead and buy one. Abdul Shakur. Go ahead and buy you one, man. They're available. Go ahead and get you one. I love your beard. That's very disturbing coming from a man, but I appreciate it. Big Ken 405. Where is 405? Is that Georgia? Yeah, she do look cute though. BBWs be having cute. See, when BBWs lose all that weight, that's when they get arrogant. You know what I'm saying? They real down to earth when they got all that weight on them. You know what I'm saying? They real down to earth when they have that weight on them. They cool. You know what I'm saying? You can get the cheeks at will, but as soon as they lose all that weight, they're a completely different person. They act like they don't know you, and that's very disingenuous. You know. She's saying she dusty. Ain't nobody checking for her. Somebody checking for you. Say, so you struggling. You've been struggling, huh, Ken? I feel you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta get that thing off, man. You don't identify as a BBW, just a large woman. Here's the thing. I'm gonna answer this because I think it's funny. I got the perfect answer for you. I don't care. When you guys say stuff like this, do you think that somebody's supposed to be like, "Why won't you agree with me? Why don't you agree with me? Why?" Bro, I don't give a fuck. I was here before you came here. I had this channel before you came here. Like, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. You what do you do at the end of the day? You're watching me, I'm not watching you. You guys, when you say shit like that, I don't agree with you. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't agree with you, JR. I'm gonna unfollow you. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Those are some of the most moist comments ever. Man, I ain't heard that throw the flower on her in a while. Sheesh. You don't discriminate. Man, I gotta catch up on these comments. OKC. She's not a BBW. She's just a large woman. Shout out to OKC. I'm a single mama of two. I need a super chat. Mention your mama being some kind of Spanish. Yeah, I never. My mother. There's no Spanish in my what is it? In my DNA. There's not a one drop of Spanish in my ancestry.com. Not one. Not even 0.5%, or what is it called? A centimorgan. There's not one centimorgan of Spanish blood in my DNA. Hmm. We had 100 likes yet or no? Damn, y'all stingy. I gotta go. I gotta get up out of here. I'm sitting up here thinking I had a bunch of comments to read. I'm just going back through to see what I may have missed. I just want you to know that I don't agree with you. I just want you to know. I just want you to know that I don't agree with you. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. We're talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Send me them pictures. I'm gonna talk some more shit. No, I'm just joking with you. You know. Yeah, it's a blessed weekend for sure, man. It's always a blessed weekend. It's always a blessed day, blessed hour. You know, whatever. I'm your favorite YouTubers, of course. Yeah, BBWs. Eniche watch. I don't know what. Nah, nah. BBWs are cool as hell, man. Shout out to the BBWs. But you got these ones that's being fetishized. The ones that are being fetishized, right? They think that they're above, like, whatever, because it's a bunch of dudes that's into that shit, and the ego is like out of this world. Book a session, man. You want to chop it up? Book a session, man. The link is in the thing, man. Book a session. Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna be in LA next week too, by the way, guys. So I just letting you guys know. We'll be in Los Angeles next week. Having good time. So yeah, if you're in LA, man, drop me a line. We'll chop it up. I'll be downtown. Yeah, appreciate you, Jared, man. People being stingy up on here. Well, I got AC in my house, Miss Creative. So that's why I got my hoodie on. I got AC. You know, I got AC. So that's why I got it. And I just put it on to promote it. So I'm not gonna walk outside my house. It's like 90 something degrees outside. I'm not gonna walk outside with this shit on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wearing this to promote it. Hopefully get some sales. That's what this is all about. This is all about getting money. you know. Shout out to the BBWs. Yeah. Anyway, man, it's been well over an hour. We ain't made it to 100. Y'all dragging this shit out on purpose. We got 10 more, man. We need 10 more to make it to 100. 10 more. Damn, this is a struggle stream like a motherfucker, man. I gotta, yo, y'all gonna miss me when I blow up, man. I'm telling you. You gonna miss me when I blow up. When I blow up one day, when that day comes, you talking about how much is my hoodie? You ain't clicking on no link. It ain't $10. How much your average hoodie costs? You know how much your average hoodie costs? All hoodies cost about the same, no matter where you go at, especially one with a graphic design. Stop being cheap and get that hoodie. How much is that hoodie? What kind of damn I ain't clicking on no link? What do you think you getting too much attention? That's what's going on. This BBW is getting too much attention right now. Or as she refers to herself, a large woman. You getting too much attention, Miss Creative. What is your name, by the way? Put your name in here so I can call you by your name instead of Miss Creative. Because you getting too much attention. You know how some of these dudes get upset when you give a woman too much attention. BBW calling. I would love for a BBW to call in. Hey. Oh you really gonna buy one, huh? It's about $40. That magic $40. Go ahead and get you one. That magic $40. Go ahead and get you one. But yeah, BBW's welcome to call in. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and bless the chat. Call in. She said, I'm mean. How am I mean? I didn't say anything mean. Relax. You haven't left yet, though, have you? Because you like me, baby. You like me, don't you? Miss Creative, you like me, don't you? This guy be saying some weird ass shit up in here. How good the booty looks is determined by the length of the crack. Man, bruh, where we at, man? We at 100 yet? Shit, we come on, man. Sheesh. Well, I will leave. Deuces. Oh, she got upset. Damn. You wasn't. You know what they say though in sales, because I'm in sales, right? I know you may be like, you're not in sales talking like that. The person who talks the most never buys shit. Facts. And I think all y'all know that. People who talk the most, people who always talking, people who ask a bunch of damn questions, never buy shit. So I'm not offended, baby BBW. I'm not offended. You feel me? People who ask a bunch of damn questions and who talk a lot don't ever buy shit. It ain't got shit to do with you being poor. It's just about you being full of shit. That's all it is. You know. I've been in sales long enough to know that. That's like the one of the cardinal rules. You talk too much or you ask a bunch of damn questions. That mean you ain't buying nothing. And that goes any store owner knows that, or anybody who sells merchandise or anything knows when a person asking a shitload of questions, they full of shit and they ain't gonna buy nothing. So JR, so I'm thinking about doing a super chat. How exactly do I do a super chat? And is this super chat, is it all gonna go to you or is it some gonna go to you? And are you ever gonna speak to me after I give you this super chat? Or what's going on here? Hey, you either do it or you won't. She will, she will, she will, she will. I'm just cutting up this evening, man. What's happening right here? Damn, man. Y'all BSing on the likes. You coming and asking what the price is. I tell you, man, y'all gonna miss me when I blow up. Y'all gonna miss me. Y'all gonna miss me when I blow up, man. When I blow up, y'all gonna miss me, baby. Y'all gonna miss me. Anyway, I don't have no more shit to talk, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just came in here to say that. So it's time to go to the beach. I'm gonna leave y'all to y'all devices, whatever time zone you in. Y'all tell y'all tell Miss Creative the BBW to go ahead and purchase my hoodie and stop playing around. My man still giving dating advice on the chat, man. Create your own live stream, man, and give dating advice, man. Cut it out. Go ahead and call in, Mahalia. Call in, Mahalia. I want to see you. I don't care if you look like a mess. Go ahead and call in, baby. Somebody gonna find you attractive. Toya, I appreciate you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you rocking with me, Miss Toya. Mahalia, go ahead and hit that. I'm not gonna tell you again. Go ahead and call in. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for Mahalia to call in before I get up off here, guys. We're gonna hear what she got to say. You know, she gonna throw on a bonnet or something real quick. You know, but you know, it's you look a mess, but that's for us to determine that. So go ahead and hit the line, call in, let's see what you looking like, and don't be scared. Everybody's waiting on you. We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you, baby. See, I like live streams like this where I just don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a shit about none of this, man. That's probably what I should just start doing. I should just do everything should just be live streams. Be like lead attorney from now on. Just do nothing but live streams. Shit. Live streams and going in. Yeah, she disappeared. I'm gonna give her another minute. Don't take her that long unless she getting her bonnet. Check in. Shit. You went to go get your bonnet? Let us know if you went to go get your bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, where we at? 9 remaining? Yeah, it's slow motion, man. 92, we need 8 more. Come on, man. 8 more, 8 more. You chilling with ain't nobody looking at your titties. You talking about you ain't got no bra on and your hair in a bun. If your hair is in a bun, you ready to go then. What's happening? Anyway, I got you. If you feeling like that, no pressure. No bra on. I mean, we can see you from the neck up, but I got you. Say less. So, I mean, we got, man. 7 more, man. 7 more. Let's go. 7 more. 7 more. Hit that like button. Stop being funny. She announced that she ain't got no bra on. She want to call. You say y'all want to hear her off cam? Go ahead and call in off cam, then, Mahalia. They say they want to. They don't care about seeing you. You can call in off cam. They just want to hear your voice. Who we at? 93, man. Come on, man. 7 more. 7 more. Let's go. Sheesh. Checking my Instagram. Yeah. 6 more, man. Hey, what else? What else? What else? What else is going on, man? What else is going on? I'm not trying to keep y'all bored sitting here waiting for it to break 100. This is a struggle stream, man. Let's go. Y'all gonna miss me, man, when I blow up. I'm telling you, gonna miss me. You gonna miss me when I blow up. Oh shit. Almost there. Almost there. Man, you ever just like just wonder about the algorithm? I'm just talking some random stuff right now, man. The algorithm just does strange things. Damn. Yo, this is a struggle stream, man. What else we got, man? I'm answering questions now. What else we got? I'm answering random questions. Damn, it's come to this. I think there's nobody new coming in. Everybody's just rocking, just staying in here. Yo, hit that like button. Sun's still bright. It's almost 7. The gladiator helmet, what inspired it? Um, I mean, it's a Greco-Roman helmet. You know, that's basically what inspired it. Spartans. Romans. How long do you think a dude should be with a chick before he should find another if she not it? I'm not sure I understand that question, but how long should he be with a chick before he should find another if she isn't it? Do a BBW call in show and BBL call in show. I don't think that it's just gonna be like it's just gonna happen like that where all BBWs just I'm gonna have a BBW night and they all just gonna call in. This is the struggle stream, man. I appreciate you guys rocking. You see how many people I got in here now. And you think I'm gonna have a bunch of BBWs call in? Man, cut it out. What's a good price to pay for Punjabi? It's not even a good question. $4 months at best. If she's not into it, then he should leave her by sunset. That's a good answer. Ghost by sunset. All right, man. This shit ain't moving, man. I don't want to keep you guys holding on here, man, because this is right now. I'm providing resistance. Why would I help with VA disability, man? I know I said ask questions, but do you help with VA disability? Like, unless you're gonna ask, do I help with Social Security? Like, let me just reach way back here. Let me just throw a fucking Hail Mary. Do you help with VA disability? Come on, bro. 4 more. 4 more, 4 more, 4 more. We at 9. Damn, this is motherfucker. Some motherfucker. Some. Let me stop. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop comparing. Stop comparing. Stop comparing. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Taking you an hour and a half, bro. But hey, you getting it. So where we at, man? Appreciate it. You love the stream. Appreciate it, man. I'm just shooting this shit here. I was supposed to be out of here by 7, off to the races. Were you combat arms? No, it's combat service support. But if you want to talk about disability, you can book a session with yours truly. If you want to get into all that and you want some guidance, I can help you out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Toya, go ahead and call in. Feel free. You're more than welcome. 96. Toya, you're such a team player. You just came from out of nowhere. You're such a team player. Will the stream stay up? Yeah, it doesn't get deleted. It stays up. JR, would you let some real working 304s call in? I can get you in contact. Yeah, man. Tell some if you got some 304s, tell them call in. What the fuck? You got some working. Let me not show my feet on camera, even though I got some beautiful feet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he said have some real working 304s. Because if they working, why they calling me? You know what I'm saying? You got some working 304s that's gonna call in. Yeah, let me take some time off and call in the JR Wisdom Show. Just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna leave the in calls and out calls just to call into his show. because it's such a dynamic experience. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Where we at, man? Oh shit. Pause. I don't know how we saying pause when we talking about women. I don't. Why would I say pause if I'm talking about women? Say indeed you are cooperative. Yeah, they want to see it. They want to see it. I thought I was getting a call just now. Sheesh, man, what's happening with it? I see people in here I've never seen before in any of these live streams. You ever wonder sometime though, why does it stay like I wonder sometimes like, and I'm not gonna say those magic words because I don't want it to be, but I just wonder sometimes why does it stay at like a just a particular level, you know. You say get the likes up. I thought you was calling in. Now you talking about wait for the likes? What you talking about? You got three more. I thought you was calling in. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate everybody that's catch the streams when they can. I don't go live a lot, man. I just recently started going live more often. You know, so I probably go live before once a week. You know, but at work, three more. Oh, so now Toya's a special guest. She talking about three more, and she'll come on. So now she's a special guest. I feel you. If that's the case, three more, and I'm gonna grace y'all with my presence. I hear you. Hit that like button, man. Shit, this shit is just dropping. Like YouTube, just be like, we just gonna sit it here. We're not gonna do anything special. We're just gonna sit it here and just whoever happens to cross it, they'll just come across it. If not, I don't know how many of you guys had got notifications or whatever. I don't know how many of you guys get notifications on my videos, but that's another story. Whether you do or you don't. So yeah. So by the time Toya come on here, ain't gonna be nobody on here. Yo, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Sheesh. We got three more to get to 100. But like, we're not gonna give it to you. We're not gonna give it to you. You gonna have to stay on. You gonna have to stay on here, man. Look, sheesh. We had an hour and a half, bro. Like, I must be losing my mind. I must be losing my mind, bro. Okay, two more. Two more. We need two more. Two more. Two more. Motherfucker begging for fucking likes. Holy shit, man. Yo. What else y'all got, man? What else y'all got? Anything over one date? No, well, it's go. This is I'm talking about the people who haven't hit it or whatever. Anything over one date without getting buns means she sees you as beta. You know, Alpha Gorilla. You guys ever seen that Key and Peele skit? Which I only saw it because somebody else was watching it. There's like this skit where there's like this dude that's like morbidly obese. I think Peele plays the character where he's like super morbidly obese and he always calls into the show and he's just talking shit like nonstop on the show, right? And he's talking all this stuff, and you think by the way he's talking that you wouldn't think that he's like this morbidly obese 600-pound man that's uh that's talking. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibes I get from Buddy. You know what I'm saying? That be saying all this stuff in the chat. That he's like on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? And like I would love for somebody like him to call in so we can actually see, okay, you spitting all this game. Let's see what you look like though. Sheesh. You having all this crazy success. We want to see how all this crazy success is going. Yeah, good buddy claims that he's desecrating all these buns. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably that character from Key and Peele that's like never left the house. You know what I'm saying? And just talking cash money. You know what I mean? Who's talking about alpha and beta? Only time you hear me talking saying alpha or beta is to make fun of it. Because I don't use that shit. Yeah. You must be talking about the guys in here calling themselves alpha and all this stuff. I make fun of that shit because it's comedy. I don't use the YouTube jargon that these guys in the manosphere use and things like that. I don't use any of that jargon. You feel me? So yeah, I stay away from guys that call themselves that. Yeah, that's definitely a as you guys like to say, that's definitely a red flag. A dude is calling himself alpha. We come in with the aspirations. Oh shit, it's Toya. I see you, baby. I see you. I'm about to bring you on here. I'm just reading these comments here. Somebody talking about I'm not one of the top players. I just spread modern game to the community. Hey loves, feels good to be in the right place at the right time. Have I been here before? I don't know what that means, baby, but if you want to expound, that's that. Anyway, let's bring on the lovely Toya here. How are you doing, young lady?
Hey,
What's
now,
happening?
how are you?
Oh, it's the greatest day of my life. Thanks for asking. So, people, you finally graced us with your presence this evening,
I did.
Miss Toya. Where you calling in from this evening?
Texas, Dallas.
Oh, Dallas to be exact, man. I got so many. I have to venture to Dallas because I have so many people who either subscribe or watch. watch my channel that's from Dallas, and I've never made it to Dallas, or Texas for that matter. Anyway, but for sure. So, what's on your mind this evening, Miss Toya? What's happening with you?
I have been following you for the longest. One of my girlfriends introduced me to your content, and I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to join.
Who is this girlfriend?
Kayla.
Kayla.
Yeah. Kayla out of St. Louis.
Okay, that's such a common name to me. Like I know it like
Mhm.
tons of Kaylas, but from out of St. Louis, and you seem like a little like I'm surprised you came on though. You know what I'm saying? You was like, I thought you was gonna make a grand entrance talking trash and all type of stuff. She was like,
Nah,
I'll
nah,
get it
I'm a
up to
Southern Belle. No.
a Southern Belle.
Yeah, yeah. I told him I'd come on if we got the likes up, so we did that. So I'm a woman of my word.
That's right. I appreciate that. You kept it funky. She said, I don't talk. I'm a Southern Belle. You originally from Dallas?
Originally from Texas, not originally from Dallas.
What part of Texas?
A small town near Houston, over by College Station. The name of the town is Caldwell.
Well,
Mhm.
Well.
Caldwell, yeah.
Oh, Caldwell, like Caldwell. Not well. I was thinking of Coldwell Bankers, but like Coldwell with an A in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Caldwell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Outside of Houston. Okay. So y'all, I told you I wanted you to say it because there may be some people that know exact. Because it's always a lot of Texas people. It seems like no matter, it's always people saying Dallas or Houston. In here in the chats for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So how you like Dallas?
I love it. I love it. It's nice.
I keep hearing people say that, man. That's why I say I gotta go. I got to make it. I
You
got to
do.
make it.
You should. Have you ever been?
Never been to Texas. Strangely enough, I've never been to Texas. I flew in, obviously not flew in, but that doesn't count when you fly into the airport. But I've never been on the grounds of Texas. You know what I'm saying? So
It's super
I
nice.
got to make it. Huh?
It's super nice. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I think I would too. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but like I see I have obviously a lot of people on Instagram are from Texas as well. So I'm just like
Mm,
I got to make it out there, man, because it just seems like it's so much to do. It's a lot of beautiful women in Texas, you
it
know,
is
for sure, you
from
know.
here.
So what you doing out there? What do you do out there?
I am in the mortgage industry.
That's right. Okay. What you
Yeah.
are you a broker? What are you? You an underwriter? What's going on?
Closing.
Oh, you do closing? Okay, got
Yeah.
you. Oh, you at the goodness. Okay. So you in the
Yeah.
close
Tail
part.
end of it. When you're ready for keys, it's like, okay, let's do this already. Everybody's already ready to go at that point.
Oh, so yeah, you're like the wow. So you're at part of underwriting, the
Yeah.
closer.
I'm past
Okay.
that.
Sheesh. Okay, so you said oh never mind. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So you're in mortgage. I was about to say the whole thing with that, because obviously I'm in real estate. So yeah,
Yes.
and that whole mortgage thing. I'm sitting up here just talking about stuff. Nobody, I guess people want to know, but that's why I figured I'd ask. How long you been in in the mortgage industry, the finance industry?
Oh my gosh, about 20 years. Oh, and by the way, happy belated Father's Day.
Oh, thank you.
You were so welcome.
Oh, wow. So you say about 20 years?
About 20 years, yeah. Yeah, I got in right a couple of years before I graduated high school. So,
A couple years before you graduated high school?
yeah,
How does
yeah,
that
my
work?
industry. So I interned over at a mortgage company and I've been in there ever since.
I guess you must really. I'm pretty sure you worked every part of that then.
I have. I
Yeah,
have
loan
super
processor, all that's the loan processor.
yeah,
Yeah,
all of yeah, I'm super grateful. The industry has been good to me. So yeah.
mm. And always been in Dallas. You always did it in Dallas.
Yeah, always.
Sheesh, man. I hear Dallas market's good though, from what I'm
It
being told.
is. It is. It is like a melting pot at this point. Like people
Mm.
are moving from all over. Detroit, California, New York. We
Mm-hmm.
have some beautiful subdivisions and up and coming cities, rural areas, multiple different types of loan, USDA, of VA. Somebody was asking you about VA earlier. They were talking
Yeah.
about something different, but FHA, conventional. I mean, it's awesome. It's definitely a place. We have quite a few headquarters here for people in several different industries.
Right.
You know, aviation, chemical engineering, the Toyota um, headquarters is one of the newest ones. We have Frito Lay out here. It's a great place. It's a
Mm-hmm.
to raise a family. So yeah,
Is that a chase behind you, or is that your bed?
it's my bad.
Oh, watch out now. Sheesh. That's dope right now. I ain't never seen that color.
Thank you. I
I know the
love it.
ladies. I know the ladies be having them beds right there though. I forgot what you call it. Where it goes up. All the ladies. What is it called?
Um, what like a Chase Lounge or like a big
No,
fancy?
you know how like a lot of women have those beds. See how yours goes up? It like goes up. I don't know. Somebody in the chat, if you don't know it, they know the name of it. They always have like those beds that go up in the back. The head. You can't even call it a headboard, a mantle, whatever you want to call it. It
Yeah.
goes up high like that. But I've never seen one like that. Like a navy kind of navy blue or whatever that is going on. That's dope. I need to upgrade myself. Sheesh. So
Thank you.
mortgage industry's been good to you.
It
Dallas,
has been
Texas has
good
been
to me.
good to you.
Yes.
Living your life. So what do you normally do out there on the weekends?
Gardening. A lot of
Oh.
gardening. A lot of hanging out with family and friends.
Hmm.
A lot of reading, a lot of writing, and I love podcasts um, that refer to modern society, modern women, modern men. I like to hear what people think.
You remind me of somebody, but keep talking. I can't put who do you get? Who do you get?
Who do I
Who do
get?
people tell you you're?
I
Because
get
I get.
every
You know who Monica Calhoun is?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Just started getting her like 2 years ago. So yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I get Monica Calhoun from you, and it's somebody else. I can't call it, but I definitely get Monica Calhoun. But go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you out. What were you saying?
I was just saying, just gardening, hanging out with family, friends, listening to podcasts, doing a lot of reading, a lot of writing. Curious about people's opinions of each other because honestly, I've learned a lot from what men have to say and what women have to say.
Yeah.
I've learned so much. So I definitely take it to heart. I definitely don't try to tell people that they're tripping or they're acting crazy or they need to get out of their feelings. I like to listen to what people, have to say and want, and desire at the end of the day. So
When
yeah,
did
I
you come?
got
When did you come to that? When did you come to that realization? I don't even want to call that a realization, but when did you come to that thought process right there of you know wanting to hear people out and what they have to say? Or you always been like that?
um I've always been curious to know what the opposite sides think and have to say. I don't think I was already always ready to hear it. You
Mm.
know, I had to get out of my own feelings and put my own, you know, feelings aside to be able to listen to, what do they say? Listen to understand, not to respond.
Not to
I get,
respond.
yeah,
Absolutely.
to get to the place to where I was ready for that.
Right. Here's another one, and I heard everything you said. I just wanted to post this one up. This was another one I was thinking. It just hit me. Jill Scott. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You heard that
okay.
one too?
Yeah, I used to get that one. I get Monica. Who did you say?
Calhoun. Monica
I get her
Calhoun.
more. I do quite a bit of cycling and working out.
Right.
So I noticed that when I was heavier, that I got Jill Scott quite a bit. But
You
since
have
I
her. You have Jill Scott's like. You have what when I say that. When they hit that, I don't mean in terms of looks, but the way you talk. Like your
Okay.
delivery is Monica Calhoun, and like Jill Scott is like soft spoken. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
she's just like so. I kind of agree with what Buddy's saying right here in terms of that for sure.
Okay. Who is
Yeah,
that? Jermaine? Thank you so much. I love her. I love her, by the way. Thank you so
yeah.
much. That is quite a
Shout
compliment.
out to Jill Scott and Monica. I know Monica Calhoun. People don't really know too much about her unless you've been, she hasn't really appeared in too many things. But for those who
Yeah,
know. So
absolutely. Totally honored. Those are both beautiful, amazing, talented women. So thank
absolutely,
you.
absolutely. So reading, writing, cycling, gardening, all these incredible grounded activities and cerebral activities and thinking activities in terms of understanding. So I'm a fan of the mind as well. When you were saying that, I definitely like hearing people's opinions. But in this, as I was saying earlier on here, and I'm gonna kind of get your opinion on this, is I think that, and it's one of the biggest things I say is there's like just a herd mentality with people where they just it's like I have to go along. Like I can't form a thought of my own. It has to be attached to somebody else.
Totally.
And
Echo chamber.
go ahead.
I said totally like an echo chamber,
Yeah,
right?
it's an echo chamber. Yeah. So I mean, what do you think in terms of you watching these podcasts? And I know this isn't the only type of podcast that you watch in terms of I know there's people that are opinionated in other fields or other genres and niches within YouTube. But what do you think in terms of this dating relationship interpersonal issues here? Do you think it's like people have a herd mentality, or what do you find from what you
Do.
watch and gather?
I do. I really do. Me personally, I believe it is a herd mentality. It is an echo chamber, but I believe that it comes from somewhere. I believe that it stems from somewhere. In general, my desire is to get to the core of things and get to the root of things. So men feel the way that they feel for a reason. You
Mm,
know, women feel the way that they feel for a reason. It just makes me feel some type of way that there's such a disconnect and that we are trying to get on the same page because at the end of the day, both sexes are lonely, and desire.
ooh. Say that again. Say that again.
Both sexes are lonely to me. Men are lonely and women are lonely. Men desire women and women desire men. And it's just heartbreaking in a way on the outside looking in to see the disconnect, you
Hmm.
know? Um, but I love, like when I'm seeing someone or dating someone or dealing with a, potential suitor and they say, well, I was talking to my therapist about that or my counselor said or something, that just warms my heart because it's like previously, our parents and our parents' parents were made to think that if you need counseling or help or if you're feeling some sort of way, that you're crazy,
Mm,
that
absolutely.
it's what's wrong with you. And if you voice that I'm not okay or I'm not feeling good about this or I'm still upset about such and such that happened, that you're going to be, locked up in some type of loony bin or something, and it created very toxic situations, as
Absolutely.
far as, our upbringing or, rearing, it created these phobias and fears in our parents that, made them more or less, pass their fears and phobias down to us instead of just letting us be free to discover and explore and find our own selves. It's more or less like, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to go to college, you're going to take over the family business, things of that nature, because they were trying to live more or less vicariously through us, through their children. That's just my personal opinion. So I just said all that to say I love getting to the bottom of things and getting to the core of things and getting to the root of things. I don't think something that a man says is, garbage or
Right.
foolish or whatever. I don't think things that women say, is garbage or foolish.
Mm,
I like to listen because I know it comes from somewhere. Now, at the end of the day, let's be realistic. That person might not be for you,
correct.
but I'm really not going to, try to shush them, when they're, in their vulnerable state and trusting me with that information. Does that
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thou shalt not judge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to come to that, definitely, and to be at that point of neutrality. But question though. So you seem to be a natural woman, obviously. Very, very sultry, but very smooth, very jazzy. You know what I'm saying? She's from Dallas, so I'm assuming you jazzy. You know what I'm saying? But Jared asked how tall you were.
I am 5'7" and a half.
Oh, she got some height on her, Jared. Yeah, she's not a
Yeah,
short. She's not a short woman. 5'7.5".
yeah.
You got to appreciate the sister rocking her natural hair, and I definitely appreciate women. Women who wear their natural hair. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Definitely, that's and I think that should be a standard set forth for all women, especially of color, to wear their natural hair
Yeah,
because it's not a thing that men don't care. I'm just saying from my I've never asked a dude to say I prefer her to have a lace front and her to have an install. I've never heard a man say that in my 39 years on this earth. I'm sorry.
certain men
Or
don't like them.
I prefer you with weave. That's not a man's business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, but hey, that's who am I at the end of the day? I think it's most or not most. I think if not all men don't care about that stuff. So I try to compliment any sister who wears her hair natural whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I do see her wearing her natural hair. Just so
thank you
you
so
know that it's in a as opposed, I don't think anybody's gonna tell a woman, girl, who did that install on you? Shoot, like, they slayed you. I mean, come on now. I mean, I like your hair. I'm just saying, I think that I think uh all men of color should compliment black women who wear their hair natural. And I think all you men who are watching right now should start that. You know what I'm saying? And you
absolutely.
guys are oh, I thought somebody said something in the chat. I read that wrong or whatever. Or whatever. I thought somebody said something about pick me vibes, but they just said I hate that phrase pick me. That's what I thought because I was about to say because we have guys. They didn't say that. They was just like, I hate that phrase, pick me or whatever. So somebody must have said that.
Oh,
But
it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what one, that's what some women want and what some women desire. You
right,
know, it's just sad that women are so hard on, not only men but women as well. What's wrong with being a pygmy or want to be or
yeah.
want to
He
be?
said. I mean, Jared and all. I actually read back, not to cut you off, but I actually read what he said. Which this is what Jared. Shout out to Jared. He's one of my moderators, obviously, as well as yourself. Jared's been rocking with me for like five years now. I think 4 or 5 years now. Um, Pick me energy. That I guess it for some people it's a negative connotation, but like you just said, what's wrong with being a pick me? You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being a don't pick me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? In terms of that, so that, I definitely get it. That's what. But for sure, you just said exactly. I don't see anything wrong with it, but it's just I guess in terms of these YouTube streets and you trying to because you do have content creators as you probably already came across uh who uh who adopt a certain ideology in terms of that and they have a strong male following. Whether they're being disingenuous or not, that's up to the viewer to determine that, but they get called those names, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's man, you sound like you're really at peace as you should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Living your best life. Dallas is the place to be, guys. I know it was some people in the chat saying where in Texas should they move if they're relocating from California. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like Dallas. She just said enough. I don't know why y'all asking anymore. It sounds like Dallas is the place to be.
Yeah, yeah, it's several headquarters and opportunities out here. So, yeah, it's a great place.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't want to hold you up any longer, Toya. I appreciate you coming on because I'm about to skate out of here as well. We about to hit 2 hours. I appreciate you getting the likes up and everything. You know what I'm saying? I gotta skate here soon myself. I think we I wouldn't say well over, but yeah, we like right over 100. So you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I appreciate you.
I'm honored. Thank you so much. I enjoy your content. Keep on doing what you do. I really, really appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words and your support there and your super chat and all those other great things. And we'll talk soon, inshallah. You know.
Absolutely.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good evening. Bye.
You too. Bye.
All right, guys, that was the lovely Toya, one of my great moderators in the chat room. You guys had a chance to meet her. I didn't even tell her where you can follow Toya. If you want people to follow you, if you're on social media, drop it in the chat. I'll go ahead and highlight it. That way they can do that. I know you're still here. If you want, if people want to know how to contact you or follow you, please drop that in the chat, and I'll go ahead and put it here on the screen where everybody can, you know, uh, subscribe, follow, whatever immediately and all that good stuff. But yeah, everybody, this has been a different live stream. I had only expected to be on here about 30-40 minutes, man. I hadn't expected to be on here, a whole 2 hours later. Sun's going down, man. Supposed to skate up out of here. And yeah. Toy, you want to list anything before we get out of here? Hey man, feel free. Hey, check it out too. You guys that are watching right now, I'm gonna start doing I'm not gonna start doing, but it's just an idea. Feel free to shoot me an email with questions and I'll cover them in a live stream format for responses and things like that. If you have questions or situations, when I say situations, I mean like a paragraph or whatever with some detail to it. You feel me? And I'll just cover it on here and get people's feedback and I'll respond with my feedback to it. So feel free to do that. You know what I mean? That's something that I'm definitely trying to start and launch that. But y'all will be seeing me a lot more frequently here on these live streams. So with that being said, man, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram if you guys aren't already following me. Purchase all my books and merch. Get yourselves a hoodie, man. I have more than just these hoodies and t-shirts. I have other designs. Fearless Meadow, thanks. But thanks for what? Okay. Yeah. I have other designs and other graphic designs. I definitely got something that you like. I got books, got guides. Check out my website. You're trying to get your credit together. You're trying to build your credit, things like that. I got guides for that. I'll be putting out a course here soon before the end of the summer that where you guys can get involved with that. I was thinking about doing a retreat, which I still might in DR if you guys are interested. I need to get up on was it Discord? I need to get up on Discord. That way, I can set that up for you guys. If you guys, men and women, if you're interested, going to DR, doing some impromptu classes, have some drinks out on the beach, in the clear waters, you guys can get some discounts at some restaurants, some trips and things like that. So if you're interested, be sure to follow me on Discord. But the only way you'll know is if you follow me on my channel, you're subscribed. That way you get the notifications. I'll either put it in the community tab or on Instagram, I'll announce it. So that's mostly where I post that on Instagram. So you'll definitely know from there if you're interested in taking and going to DR, getting out of the country. Obviously you don't need anything special other than your passport. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let me know. And I'll be setting that up probably the end of next month. Probably be doing like 3 to 5 days down in DR. Just a quick flip for you guys if you guys are interested. So, anyway, man, with that being said, listen, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. Appreciate all the mods for your endless, tireless work with trying to get the likes up. This is gonna be the biggest YouTube channel ever. If you guys didn't know, I'm just saying it. Just letting you guys know. It's a work in progress, but it's coming. So hey, I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. So with that being said, much blessings and abundance, mercy to you all. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I'll probably be going live tomorrow. I got some in the hole that I'll be launching some videos, but definitely be going live tomorrow. Be covering some more topics. So yeah, definitely shoot me an email with with your situationships. If you're looking for things, if you want me to cover a topic, definitely shoot me that, and I'll cover it on the channel, man. So with that being said, you guys have a good night. Get out there, have fun this weekend. Get out there in the sun. Get out there in nature. Get your vibrations up. Subscribe to my backup. Subscribe to my backup channel. Subscribe to my other channels: the Greatest Day Podcast, the Hustler's Apprentice, and I got a few other channels, man. But anyway, they should all be in the description, man. If not, they're you guys will see them on my home YouTube page where you guys can subscribe to them all there. So with that being said, man, I'm out of here, man. You guys have a good evening. Peace.